curls low from a half-lit cigar. A violin weeps in the shadowed bar. A ledger of sins lies under my hand. Each note a debt, each silence a brand. Silent violin in the bar tonight plays the song of power, fear and might. Every string cries what words can't show. The crown weighs heavy and the knife says no.
Rain paints stars on the window's glass. Gold drinks blood as the hours pass. The clock strikes slow, my shadow tall. In silence I rise, in silence they fall.
Silent violin in the bar tonight plays the song of power, fear and might. Every string cries what words can't show. The crown weighs heavy and the knife says no. Candles drip slow in the chapel's dark. Deals made in whispers, deals made sharp. A fedora hides eyes colder than stone. A king among ruins, forever alone. Silent violin in the bar tonight plays the song of power, fear and might. Every string cries what words can't show. The crown weighs heavy and the knife says no. The streets don't forgive, the graves don't lie. Every note I play is a last goodbye. Silent violin in the bar tonight plays the song of power, fear and might. Every string cries what words can't show. The crown weighs heavy and the knife says no. A gramophone hums in a room full of dust. The knife on the table reminds me who to trust. Coins roll slow in a pitted old tray. Every shadow whispers the price I must pay. Smoke over the gramophone, silence in my veins. Power carved in blood, written in chains. Every deal echoes louder than bones. I built this empire, but I stand alone.
On the factory gates, the book of death bleeds with forgotten fates. A fedora has eyes that have seen too much. Every crown I've held turns to ash at my touch.
Smoke over the gramophone, silence in my veins. Power carved in blood, written in chains. Every deal echoes louder than bones. I built this empire, but I stand alone. Candles drip slow in a chapel of stone. A glass cracks loud, the night makes me its own. The clock keeps ticking, but the streets don't forgive. This kingdom of silence is the curse that I live. Smoke over the gramophone, silence in my veins. Power carved in blood, written in chains. Every I built this empire, but I stand alone. A song of ghosts plays softer than sin. You can't escape once the fire pulls you in. Smoke over the gramophone, silence in my veins. Power carved in blood, written in chains. Every this empire, but I stand alone. Footsteps echo through a smoke-filled hall. The knife on the table, it's carved in the wall. The book of the damned lies heavy with names. Each page a kingdom, each word a flame. I'm dancing with ghosts in the midnight haze. Powers a curse that never decays. Every move calls blood I've sown. The crown is mine, but I dance alone.
Rain paints scars on the factory gates. Gold drips slow from the gambler's face. A fedora hides a hunger in my 'tis an empire that dies.
I'm dancing with ghosts in the midnight haze. Powers a curse that never decays. Every move costs blood soul. The crown is mine, but I dance alone. Candles burn low in a chapel of stone. Prayers turn to ash in a voice like a groan. The glass shatters loud on a ballroom floor. I bought this silence, but I'm wanting more. I'm dancing with ghosts in the midnight haze. I was a curse that never decays. Every move costs blood I've sown. The crown is mine, but I dance alone. The streets remember, the graves don't forget. This is the price for the life I live. I'm dancing with ghosts in the midnight haze. I was a curse that never decays. Every move costs blood I've sown. The crown is mine, but I dance alone. But I dance alone. Steps echo cold through the church's black gate. Candles drip slow while the sinners wait. A book of debts rests on a broken stand. Every name carved deep by a ruthless hand. It's the jazz of the damned, no mercy, no light. Power plays heavy in the smoke of the night. Gold drips with blood and silence obeys. The crown cuts deeper than the knife it displays. the grave still hum. Every empire falls when the devil calls. It's the jazz of the damned, no mercy, no light. Power plays heavy in the smoke of the night. Gold drips with blood and silence obeys. The crown cuts deeper than the knife it displays.
Violin weeps in the club's dim glow. The knife on the table waits for what I know. Smoke curls low from a half-lit cigar. Every deal tonight will leave another scar. The last note before the shot echoes in my chest. Power's heavy crown won't let a man rest. Blood on the ledger, silence bought and sold. A king in the shadows with a heart turned cold. On the factory walls, the book of death whispers in the hallway calls. A fedora tilts low, hiding eyes of stone. Every secret I've kept is a debt I own. The last note before the shot echoes in my chest. Power's heavy crown won't let a man rest. Blood on the ledger, silence bought and sold. A king in the shadows with a heart turned cold. The chapel's black. The clock keeps ticking, but time won't turn back. A coin flips once in a gambler's hand, and fate writes its law where the dead men stand. The last note before the shot echoes in my chest. Power's heavy crown won't let a man rest. Blood on the ledger, silence bought and sold. A king in the shadows with a heart turned cold. Every crown is sharp and steel. Every deal cuts deeper than real. The last note before the shot echoes in my chest. Power's heavy crown won't let a man rest. Blood out on the ledger, silence bought and sold. A king in the shadows turn cold.